guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. A great big shout out to my channel members for supporting my channel. Thank you. Okay, so this first part is going to be chatty. If you're just interested in what I hauled from Temu, go ahead and check out the description box or the pinned comment because I'll actually have it time stamped there. But I actually ordered this about a month and a half ago, and it's just been here, it's been sitting, but I wanted to film this with you guys and I just haven't had the opportunity. So I did 2 orders from Temu, and the first order was about $45 and change, and then the second order was about $20 and change. And I definitely have some thoughts about the site. Now, Temu is not an Amazon. Temu, in my mind, is more like a AliExpress, but with faster shipping, or a Wish or Shine. I've heard similar things about those sites. I've never used them. This is not sponsored. Temu has actually reached out a couple of times to me, but I don't do those types of videos. If I'm not willing to pay my own money to purchase things, then I'm certainly not going to show them to you guys. I mean, in fact, the vast majority of things I have in my collection I've purchased, and anything that I haven't purchased have been gifts from friends. So I don't do any of those types of videos where they'll send me free stuff for a video, or they'll give me credit and I can pick my own stuff. Yeah, I'm not about that, and that's a personal choice that I made when I started my channel. The way that I look at Temu is like an AliExpress, like I mentioned just a little bit ago. And so a lot of it, from what I saw, because I looked through a variety of their different niches, because they sell all kinds of things, are just mass marketed, fast produced, maybe not the best quality, and certainly a lot of knockoffs. So the thing with Amazon that you may or may not agree with or like is that they are a marketplace. So they do make their own products, but they also are a way for businesses and organizations to move products quickly. So even luxury brands sell through Amazon. You're not going to see that through Temu. Now, Temu, I believe they have hubs in the mainland, and so you'll get things faster than with AliExpress. With my first order, a lot of it was discounted heavily. And I've noticed since I've been back on the site, you can still find some really good prices. And their whole tagline of shop like a billionaire makes sense. It's just, it's not as good prices as that very initial time. So if you have not shopped through Temu, and you are thinking about it, I'd recommend go heavy that first time around and actually let it sit in your cart for a little bit of time. Now, the problem with that is they run out of stuff quickly. But if you let it sit, they might offer you better deals on products that you already have in your cart, and really maximize how you're using your dollars. Now, I don't know that I'll be doing much shopping through Temu. I actually check Temu and Amazon because a lot of the products are there, especially if they're coming from Chinese or other Asian markets. They want to list on as many platforms as they can just so that they can move their products. If I can get something cheaper somewhere, I don't mind waiting the extra week or two, because these things did take about a week and a half to get to me. So it's not as fast as Amazon, but again, if I can save a few dollars here and there, then I'm certainly going to do it. I did try to be a bit judicious though. So you'll see that. It's mostly stationery related. If I do buy any coloring products or coloring supplies from Temu, it's going to be alcohol markers. Now for Amazon, a lot of their vendors won't send their alcohol markers here. So if I click on a listing, it'll say won't ship to my area. So I mean, I have more alcohol markers than I can use, but if I do need to top up in the future, Temu is probably where I'm going to go to see what deals they have and what kind of alcohol markers they are selling. Because I only buy the off-brand stuff. I don't have any Copics, and the Tombos that I have, I usually buy directly from the websites when they have really good sales. So I think that was all that I wanted to talk about. This I just cut off from a packaging, the standard orange and yellow Temu packaging. It all came in this kind of wrapping here. Because of the prices, they're going to try to save money as best as they can. So I didn't expect that everything would come pristine, although for the most part it did. There's only one thing that had a little bit of damage, but not to the actual product. But otherwise there's tons of plastic on everything. So I've taken most of that off, and yeah, let's finally get into the actual haul. So as you can see, it's actually not a ton on here. And again, I don't actually need anything, but I wanted to try some things. So I thought I'd test out some of their different products. I'll probably segment this into stickers and washi and then everything else so that I can just clear my dust. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, so the washi tape I purchased are these right here. And what I mentioned earlier is this did not come with the protective sleeve, but the actual washi is fine. Now, when you purchase these kinds of washi tapes, even from Amazon, you're gonna notice there's not a lot on the roll, but to be honest, I don't need a lot to be on the roll because I have so many different washis. And let me see if I can swatch this for you guys. All right, so these top three are these three here. And then these bottom three are these three here. And basically you can set up that right there as a kind of vignette. Hopefully you can see that. Same with this one. And I just thought they were really cute. And for these, I'll probably try to figure out a way that I can incorporate them into like a coloring book page. And then I picked up these. Again, not much on the roll, but because they're big. And so if I wanted to use, whoa, what is this? Huh, it's this weird layered thing. Okay, well, let me, sorry, let me put this back on the roll. But if I wanted to use them on a coloring page, I figured I'd have some of these bigger ones so that it takes care of more area. Yeah, that was weird. And I know what it is now. It's on this protective sheeting, but I didn't realize that at the time. So I won't unroll these because that's just going to be a beast to put back on. But again, they're all big, probably. Yeah, they're 3.5 inches tall. So I definitely will see value in this and just putting this on coloring pages. I don't know that I actually use this in journals, although I could because it would cover a lot of area. And the paper itself, the paper washi, is very thin. So I could add it to journals and whatnot really easily. I did pick up this, a 3-way corner punch. I do have a corner puncher, but I tucked it away somewhere and I still haven't been able to find it. So this was only a few dollars, so I picked this up. Having it taken out of the packaging, but I do have a new system next to me for storage, so I'm just going to put in there so I know where it is. I did pick up some of these boxes. I actually picked up 4. A few of them I think I'm going to keep here for storage for stickers. And then a few I'm going to take to work for storage for pens. Again, just a couple of dollars, but I like that it was compact and that it's sealed pretty good. Non-journaling thing is just this little hair clip. There was 4 to it. I have really fine, thin hair, and so I don't know if this is going to work, but it was a couple of dollars and I figured I'd check it out. I also bought some of these. I do have big bottles of glue, and I figured I could put that in here and then use this for some of the fine detailing work that I have. Again, it wasn't very expensive, and it came with the needle point and the cover, so I'll test these out and see how they work. All right, so it should come to no surprise that I like stickers. So I got these 2 little booklets, and they've got just anime girls in there. And these are bound at the top, but they're washi stickers, so they should be fairly thin. I got some of these, and these are specific anime cartoons, like I've started Fairy Tale, and it was good. Some of these I've heard of, like I've never actually watched My Neighbor Totoro, but One Piece is one of my favorites. Black Clover I've started. haven't started that one. And so these are like little movie posters. And so I do plan to incorporate these into my journal. And honestly, I was thinking about my little Hobonichi A6, turning it into like an anime journal, just to keep track of the animes that I like and why. These are more anime. These are actually characters. This is from Hunter x Hunter. He's from My Hero Academia. Some I know, some I don't. Like this is from Black Butler, and I've actually been really enjoying that one. He's from My Hero Academia. So it's all in the same colorway. So like these two are from the same anime series, Black Butler. Melodious is from the Seven Deadly Sins. And I like that if I wanted to, I could do a spread of all of my favorite characters. And even though they are not obviously of the same anime, it would still tie in together because all of the colors are the same. So I really like the look of that. And then this one here is a bit of an outlier. It's super tiny, but it is giving me total cottagecore vibes. And I just think they are really pretty. Now, I don't know if this is an anime. I don't know where this comes from, but it's just so cute. And there's these probably 2-inch square ones, but then there's these even tinier ones here. Like, I saw one. Yeah, so there's this one here with this guy and his duck. And then there, or maybe that's a little girl. I don't know. Got big tails, maybe it's a little girl. But with the duck. So I think these are really cute. Now, something I purchased from Amazon is how I'm going to store all these. And let me show you that real quick before I show you the rest of the Temu haul. So I picked up this, a 6-pack photo keeper from Amazon. And it comes with these little containers. And what I plan to do is organize my stickers. So like I have quite a bit of anime stickers. So they'll go in hopefully one container if I can fit them all. So that when I am working in my journals or my Hobonichi weeks, I have things that are together, right? And I could actually fit a few more things in here because again, I have a lot of stickers, but at least I'd have it all in one spot on the cart that's next to me and I can easily access them because right now I've got things tucked away in little things, and so it's organized and like it's not all over the place, but it's hard for me to use because some are here, some are here, some are there. So I do plan on doing that. I'm not sure if later on today or this sometime soon, but that's why I purchased that system. And let me just put these in here for now. And so I just have a few more products. I picked up this little paper pad here, and it's really pretty. It's bound on the side, and from the size, it is 5 by 7, so it could go very nicely in any of my A5 journals. And it's got multiples of the same paper. And it's double-sided. It's not cardstock, but it's certainly heavier than copier paper. And I do like this kind of old-timey look. And I actually have tons and tons of scrap paper, but I'm not gonna lie. I do like things that are sized smaller, so that's just less cutting. And actually, so like something like this, because I also bought a die cut of these little tags and this jar. My friend Poet had sent me this slimline die cutting machine. So basically you take this, you put it in the machine and you can cut out the shapes by cranking it together. But I think the width, the most it can handle is like 2.5 inches. And so if I wanted to make tags, I could choose a paper like this that has a small pattern on it and then it looked like a patchwork. I could choose something like this and it's bigger, so it'd all be pretty comprehensive. But I like that it's got all sorts of different patterns on it and pinks and greens. You guys know I like it, and I love the collage look. So you could do something like this, add a sticker, some washi, and it looks like you've done a lot of collaging when you haven't. So I thought this was really pretty. I bought another acrylic stamp. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if there's a glare, but I do like when it looks like there's writing on a page, especially in my coloring books and my journals. And so this one I'll just add to my collection of acrylic stamps. I also purchased a wood grain stencil, mostly actually for my coloring books. I thought this might add some interest to some of my pages, and I didn't already have one. Now, I bought these deco stickers, and it's probably hard to see black on black, and I'll show you the stickers in a minute, but it came 4 of these packs to the bundle. So I'm going to take all of these away because, again, they all came together. I just wanted to show you for each bundle there were 3 stickers, so there should be 12 sticker sheets, but I think these are absolutely gorgeous. So that's one sticker sheet. All right, fun fact, these are not kiss cut. And what that means is these are not individual stickers. If I want to use this, I can either use this as a sheet of stickers, so they're all on one sheet, or I'd have to cut them individually. So is that a deal breaker? No, because this is, again, probably just a few dollars. But this will make me look at how I'm going to use this a lot more closely, because I'm not really into fussy cutting. So like this one should be easy enough to do if I wanted to use the elements, although knowing that it's one big sticker sheet and it's actually not that thick, I can just use this on the side and be very happy with it. But some of them, like this one, has a lot of little elements, so I definitely will have to change how I think about using these. But I also think these are absolutely gorgeous. And there's some foiling on there. I don't know if there is a really bad glare, but as far as I can tell, these are all different. And I'm loving the colorway. I'm loving that there's a really big like cottagecore bookish vibe going on. And so, I mean, maybe I will take the time to cut things out just because I'm loving these colors and the decor. And last one is this one right here. Now these actually will fit in here. And I do have some other long type of stickers. And so again, I'll probably just store them all together. And the last 2 things I have is this. This is a sticker book that has a whole bunch of washi stickers, and the theme of it is pink, so there's lots of florals, but I really liked this. I think I saw this on Hiba's channel, and I really liked the look of it. These are kiss cut, so that means each individual sticker will come off. And I'll probably use this one in my Hobonichi weeks that I'm going to be filming right after this. And then the final thing I bought was a gray set of alcohol markers. Grays are probably one of the things that I run out of the most. So these are Touch News. Again, weren't very expensive. And it's got a fine tip. And it's got a chisel. And so I'll just add this to my collection. Ooh, that's nice. So I can use them in my books. And I will make note when I do use these to see if they bleed. And I don't think I'm saying that right. I mean, they're going to bleed. That's the nature of alcohol markers, but more if they're going to discolor other pages. But yeah, that's my small little haul. Again, I like Temu, and like this one, I'm more impressed by it than I thought I'd be. It's going to be a little bit more work than I thought it'd be, but again, the stickers are so pretty. I don't know that I'm going to mind that. I'll see how these work in my coloring books, and really it's just some added additions to my collection for my journals and my coloring books. But I'd love to know if there's anything here that you saw that you were interested in. Guys, well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.